Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, first pitch coming up. Jacob Wilson now at the plate.
Number 5.
And a new season is officially underway.
Yeah.
One down.
Batting second, the designated hitter. Schwarber.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Oh, that pitch is out.
In the air, left side. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the A's in this one, JT Ginn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Leading off, Jake Mango. Popped up. Soderstrom coming on. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missing inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. And fouled off.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Flying around third is Cruz. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. One out. Runner at second. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Foul ball there. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Right side, hard hit. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. He's in there. Joey Bart up here.
Joey Bart.
Swing and he popped it up. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Second inning set to go. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. The 0-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Carlos Cortez up next for the A's.
Ball 1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. Swings through that one. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Set down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. On a line out towards center, but won't make it there after the bad jump. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Butler under this one. And there's one away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
He's got it, and the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, Jeff McNeil stands in. Hey! There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Cruz under it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob Wilson. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. To third. Slings it across. Now 2 out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball inside.
That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
In.
And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And now 3-2. That one misses.
that's a ball.
So a
Take the
leadoff
base.
walk.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Loud, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
This to third, gets to it with a slide to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, on to the fourth. Nick Kurtz digs in now.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Stays alive.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ball one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball, that's out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they'll do it again. In the air, left field. Mangum takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
To the right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through.
They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Brian O'Hearn comes up to hit.
All 1.
And now
Ball
2-0.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Base hit right field. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Pitch is in there. Now 1-2.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. Relay throw. A 2-run double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Takes it himself. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Rodriguez.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
0-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Mangum takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. McNeil takes it in for the out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joey Estes.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
This one in the air, center field. Butler on the move. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, Brent Rooker. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball 1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rodriguez should have this one. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one fouled off. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Butler makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. This is Joey Bart. Now a fly ball to right center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. In the air, left field. Soderstrom settles underneath it, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss as he was late. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mangum makes his way towards it, and there's one down.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's 2 down. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Out to center. Rodriguez in position, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th, leading off Connor Griffin. Check swing called strike, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's the 0-2. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Here's the 0-1. Towards first, and it gets by him. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz.
Ball, that's out.
One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he's just given up
2.
3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball over to McNeil. A sensational double play. And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. In the air, center field. Butler gets under it, and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh. Go to the top of the 7th. On the mound now for the Pirates, Evan Sisk.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That one outside.
That ball went out.
3-2 now. On the ground. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
What a stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles underneath it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. Foul ball.
Oh, that's inside. Nope.
Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh, that's in.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A 2-run homer. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled hard the other way. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Pirates up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The new pitcher in the game, Elvis Alvarado.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hey!
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Hit in the air, center field. 2 away. Back to the top of the order, Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. There now the 0-1. That's out to center field. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
That's inside.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball is outside. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
There's a strike.
2.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. This game's a bit of a blowout. Let's talk about something random. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Soto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball inside.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside corner, got him looking. Back here at PNC Park, here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michael Kelly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Grounds one to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Brandon Wow.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2. One down. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Chopped left side. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. That smash towards center. Dives and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one in the air center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the ninth in this one. Shea Langoliers digs in now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Langoliers gets his lead at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run blast. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Bart has a beat on it. One down.
To the area, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Hit on the ground to short. Cruz in plenty of time to first. That's out number 2.
Up next to the area, center fielder, Roy Butler.
So now a pinch hitter, Henry Bolte.
Ball, that's outside.
One strike away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Oh, he gloves it. Not in time.
No, he's
Infield
in.
hit.
Don't just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
And now here is Jacob Wilson. Rodriguez moving under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the season opener and move to 1-0. And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.